Good morning, and how are you doing? Welcome to Mizphah TV. If you're joining us for the very first time, Mizphah TV is where we keep the fire of the altar burning 24/7. And right here, we're here for Monday, that is Nuri Asubuhi, for Money and Business Monday. This is a segment where we bring you all the knowledge you need to know about money matters and also about the business perspective. So we are here today to discuss on matters helping you kama mzazi, kama kijana unatafuta mali ambavyo utaweza kujikuza in your future. You become the person who is creating employment for other people. So where do you start? Najua kuna mahali, everything has a beginning. So where should you start if you want to be the person who is out there to create employment for other people and also to build up a business orientation, a business skill that can help you to be better in the future. So today's program, actually, we have with us Joseph Mwangi, who is the principal of the Nakuru Training Institute, which is a project that is owned by the Nakuru Christian Professionals Association. And this school, it is a Christian school that deals, that is fully registered with the Ministry of Education under the TVET authority. The institution was established in 2008 by the Nakuru Christian Professionals with an aim of offering training opportunities to youth in the Christian setting. And so we'll be talking in depth about it and what is offered there. But for now, we want to get to understand about the TVET issues, the TVET education, the TVET matters, so that wewe ukiwa pale, ukuwe you know what next. So let's get to be joined by Mr. Joseph Mwangi for more of this. So remember, you can contact us via our SMS line that is on your screen, and also via our Facebook page that is Mizphah TV Kenya, na pia pale kwenye YouTube. You leave your comment, any questions you have, Mr. Joseph will be here to help us answer that. Karibuni, tuweze kusikilizana. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Very fine. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for hosting me.
Yeah, karibu sana to Mizphah TV.
Thank you.
And we are eager to learn more because I am here. I know you're here to give us more.
Very well.
Awesome.
I'll be able to share what we know about TVET.
Okay. So let's start with the definition of that. TVET, mtu akisikia TVET. Watu wengi wao wakisikia such names wako, hiyo sasa nianze kufikiria what it means ni kazi mob. Please tell us what
Yes,
TVET is all about.
Means technical vocational education and training. So the initials is TVET. Kenya, we have a lot of initials for many activities.
Yeah.
Basically, it's what we call job-specific skills training. So it's a skills training model in the Kenyan education system. You appreciate that Kenya has 3 broad categories of education. We have the primary education, then we have the secondary education, then we have the higher education.
Yes.
So in higher education, we have those that are in the university, and then we have those that are in technical. The advantage of TVET is that even if somebody did not necessarily be able to go to high school, they can still have an entry path at TVET at lower levels, and then along the way improve all the way to the highest qualification.
Okay.
So that is basically what TVET is. In Kenya, we have around 2,000 plus TVET institutions that are registered. And they offer job-specific skills from the lowest levels, say what we call artisan, examined by Kenya National Examinations Council, or government grade tests. And then you can always go all the way up to master craftsmen. And you can still transit from the TVET line to the university line. So that if you had a diploma from TVET, there are avenues where you can be able to proceed and get into university for degree. But we vouch for and we encourage, and what we see even the government telling us as youths and the Kenyan population is that we stick to TVET because that's where jobs are created. Yes.
And so you get to find so many people say that, especially the youths, they're always claiming, oh, nimemaliza. I saw one yesterday, in one of the news. Akisema mimi nimemaliza tu shule last year. Sasa hakuna kazi huku. Sasa mimi tu niko huku, you know, and there's that notion that people have. So with the TVET, it helps you be able to create even the job and have the job, not waiting for other people to help you.
Very true. The Kenyan system is such that we have what we call a youth bulge. We have many youths, and that is bound to happen because the youthful population in Kenya exceeds that of adults. And that is happening, and it's continuing, and it's not only in Kenya but also in the major African countries. Now, to be able to create employment, appreciating that every year our universities graduate over 600,000 youths who now go to look for the blue-collar jobs. We don't have enough employment opportunities for everybody who is graduating. Then TVET comes in as the best solution because it is not creating people to be employed, but it is creating employers, somebody who can employ himself. A case in point, if we give examples, if you do a course like cosmetology or what we normally call hairdressing and beauty, you can start your own hairdressing salon and employ yourself and even employ others. If you do welding and fabrication, then you can have your own workshop and start making gates and doors and every steel item and make money. If you do cake making and decoration, you can employ yourself from your house and then you advertise yourself even through social media. You get orders, you deliver. We have a lot of technology now, even people can place orders online. So that is the way to go. Any youth out there has an opportunity to be able to get into a skill area because you are being trained for job-specific skills, and then you can now be able to transit to employ yourself. So that is very possible. So the youth that are saying hakuna kazi, hizo opportunities ziko. The government has also a very nice program whereby you can link yourself kwa mtu mwenye anafanya kazi. Kama wewe ni mtu unapenda vitu za kutengeneza na chuma, una link yourself kwa mtu mwenye akona workshop, unatengeneza gates na yeye, wheelbarrows, kila kitu. Then now you come for certification in the government sector. So that is called recognition of prior learning. So that you can get the skill first, then you get the certification. The advantage of certification is so that you can get more opportunities with people like the National Construction Authority. They'll give you their license because sasa uko na paper, wanaona umesoma. Then people like Electrical Regulation Commission pia wanaweza kupatia nafasi ya kupata license ya kufanya wiring kama umejifunza wiring. So but without the paper you have the skills, but without the paper then you'll be limited to such opportunities. But just with the skills alone you can be able to earn and make a decent livelihood.
Nice.
Yes.
And so the future is brighter for most people.
The future is TVET. The future is TVET.
Yes.
There are many opportunities. If you look at what the government is doing, that is a telltale sign. They have already invested a lot of resources to build TVET institutions almost in every county. What used to call village polytechnics have already been converted into vocational training centers by the county governments. Because they know that's where people are trained with job-specific skills. And at our place at Nakuru Training Institute, we have those opportunities for youth to train. And our experience have shown that majority that have gone through our hands have been gainfully employed immediately after the training. Yes.
Nice. And you mentioned something about the job-specific, skills that people get to join. And someone might be wondering, if I get to join in the TVET, there's that opportunity first time unaenda kutafuta kazi, for you to at least get the know-how, then the experience, and then you get to employ yourself. But what does TVET, does it come in handy in making sure that even after school, there's an opportunity for you?
Yes. That is a very important question because we also see those challenges with the fresh graduates from the campuses. That they may not have the requisite skills, hands-on, to get into a job immediately. They must be job shadowed under somebody and somebody else. But in TVET, remember this is experiential learning. They learned by doing. The workshops are simulating the work environment out there. If it is welding, they made those gates
themselves.
In fact, the theory is 10%. There is the know-how and the know why. So the skills part is 90%. Then the theory part is the 10%. So to be explained, why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we weld and finish like that? So the person may not necessarily require to go for any attachment, because the environment they were in during the training was providing or simulating the industrial environment. What in other countries they call the dual mode. Here we have already integrated it in TVET. If it is in hairdressing and beauty, you find that they come in with live clients to practice their skills in hairdressing. So by the time they are going out there, they are not getting stranded. They don't get the culture shock that, hey, now I'm in a salon, how do I start? Because they did it.
How do I deal with this client?
They were doing it every day.
Yes.
So the TVET is the way to go. It provides, and that's why it's called job-specific skills. What is it that you shall do when you go to the industry? So that is what we provide for in the environment of TVET.
Okay. Yep. And now coming to the TVET with the notion, it says initially watu walikuwa najua sana sana ukienda this tertiary, it means that grades zako wewe na university amkupatana. And so there's that notion where people have like, ay hapana, mimi TVET, I cannot go to the TVET. So what about that?
That was an unfortunate situation, and it was even propagated by our high school teachers, unfortunately, because high school teachers would pride themselves by the numbers they have pushed to the university. But last year we sent 20, and they even put themselves, and then TVET was being considered as the last option.
Yeah, true.
The last option. But we have seen situations whereby somebody who has done a degree in computer science is coming for technical skills for Cisco in TVET. Somebody who has done a big home has come in TVET to do CPA.
I was to ask that. Can people from university come back?
Many.
Have come back?
Many. We have had the situations where we get students who come and enroll. But along the way you start seeing their way of doing things is unique. Then you tell them, have you done this before? Or have you some any prior knowledge? And they say, actually, I'm a graduate. Okay? But now they excel because they realize that there is something that they did not get. Unfortunately, in our country, our universities have a lot of students. So when we were there are some lectures we could go and we have the lecturer even using a microphone.
That's true.
And they use the lecture method. That's why we are talking about attending lectures. So it's more theoretical. It's more knowledge based. But in TVET, it's skill based. Actually, it is student centered learning. It is the instructor is called the instructor because it's just giving instructions on what needs to be done. If it is to bake a cake, then in TVET, the teacher says, you have 6 eggs, measure your cup of flour, you mix together, rubbing method, add some sugar, add some salt, then see the result. So the teacher is instructing. In TVET, we don't have teachers, we have instructors because they are giving instructions, just like the driving school. When you do a driving class, the teacher will not drive for you.
Nope.
Okay, so you get in the wheel, he gives explanations. These are the brakes, this is the pedal, this is the gear, then we start. So that is how we do it. So very soon you'd appreciate going with the results that we saw for KCSE the last 3 years. The numbers that qualified even to go to the university by default were very low. Okay, were very low. In 2022 November series, I analyzed, we had over 800,000 who sat for KCSE. 876,000. And only 173,000 attained C+ and above, which qualifies them for university. 173,000 only. So that means over 700,000 did not qualify for university. Right? So those that qualified, that means it was 19.7, which is a very minimal percentage, 19.7. So the rest, where do they go to? And those are the job creators. those are the guys who would create employment. Those are the guys when they come to TVET. By the time these 19% are graduating, these guys wanasemaga wewe una update CV kama graduate na huyu jamaa ana upgrade gari to KCV.
Wow, that's a good one.
So wewe jipanga kama una upgrade CV ama una upgrade gari to KCV. Because that is what happens. Una graduate unaenda majuu, ukikuja mtaani unakuta wale wase wa TVET ndio kusema hiyo mtaa. Yeye ndio alinunua shop, mzazi pale ndipo ananunua vitu. Gates huyo hata ndio unapigia ukiwa Nairobi atengeneza gate ya kwenyu. And many other things. Gari yako ikikwama, it's TVET. Actually, TVET is the one that runs the country. If you look at it, you'll never. If your hair is to be done, that's TVET. Your makeup has to be done, that's TVET. Your cake, or you go to any hotel. All those that are producing food, that is TVET. When your car breaks down, that guy who comes with a span, that's TVET. Okay, it's not a mechanical engineer from my university. It's TVET. All right. Our clothes, that's TVET. Right, it's TVET that runs the show in the country. Yes.
Okay. And for that person who would love, maybe their parents who are right now actually, they have realized that indeed university education is very important, but they're saying now we need our children to have the skills, the hands-on. That anaweza kuwa na side hustle, ameenda kasomea banking and all of that, account and all of that, but akona side hustle, anaweza shona, on a weekend wakati hajakuwa employed. And so is it possible that, how long does it take, now that leads us to know, how long does it take for someone to join the TVET, and by when will they be done, so that maybe if one wants to join the university, maybe it's possible?
Very well. That's a very good question, and we encourage the youths to be multi-skilled, because when you are going to the campus, assuming that you already have cut your niche and you say that I'll still go to campus, but you need to have a skill. When you go to campus, there are many opportunities. Just like being a very good hairdresser in campus, you will make your money. You will be doing your wash and sets in your room. Sometimes they use the government's electricity. They will buy a clipper and they will shave hair. They will have hair colors and will do coloring in their rooms and make money. Very good money. And those that want to go to university and they want a side hustle, then get a skill, be trained. The Kenyan system provides an advantage because between KCSE, the results declarations, and the COOPS placement to university, there is almost a whole year period. A whole year period is enough for somebody who is committed to do courses, because TVET is skills based, it's competence based. What CBC is in primary, it's what we call CBET in TVET, competence based education and training. Yes, so CBC is in primary and high school, CBET is in TVET, and very soon, because CBC is transitioning, you discover that TVETs would be advantageous. They'll have an added advantage. So within that 1 year, you can be able to do a course. The TVET courses are short and skills based, so that you can do a 3-month course in hairdressing and you're done. Hairdressing and beauty diploma requires 6 months. So you can be able to finish your course within 6 months. If you do cake making and decoration, that is 3 months, right? If you do like computer repairs, PC repair, it's 2 months. Then you are good to repair computers and such. If you do CPAs and you're going to do BCom in campus, then it's progressive. In fact, you can do 5 months, you do a whole CPA level. Then once you go to campus, next time you break for long holidays, then you do another CPA. By the time you are graduating with your degree, you also have a very nice professional qualification. Then the advantage of that, you'll even be more employable with your degree and with your TVET skills. So anybody wanting to wish to move towards the university, we encourage them to have a skill before they join the campus. That will be an added advantage. They will make money, they will be more employable, and they'll be able to survive in this economy. Okay. Yes.
And as you can hear right here, we have the principal of the Nakuru Training Institute. It is a technical and a vocational Education Training Centers Institute, which is TVET. And so we're here just to help you understand there's that skill that you need. And I love the way Mr. Joseph, you're saying that indeed, even for that person who wants to go to the university, there's that space, a time frame that they have before maybe you finished in December. And so una join September next year. Yeah. So you have a whole 9 months to prepare.
To get a skill.
Exactly. So other than that child sitting at home, because right now we're having the candidates who are almost sitting for their exams. And this is good that if you as a parent, you are able to know this, itakusaidia wewe to prepare. You look for a TVET institution, you'll be telling us how someone can apply. Is it easy? The know-hows, all the things about it. So right here, we're here for you. So do you have any question concerning TVETs, education, the skills training? Contact us right here on the number that is on your screen, and also on our Facebook page. You leave a comment there, and also on YouTube, because we're coming to you live. Utawacha comment yako hapo. Any question you have, any feedback? Are you a TVET graduate? Are you a TVET beneficiary? Have you benefited from this? How do you encourage other people? How has it helped you? Like to know that. Remember, this program of today is sponsored by Nakuru Training Institute. We're taking a break, but when we come back, this is Nuru ya Asubuhi.
Mizphah TV, keeping the fire of the altar burning.
The 2023 Annual Prophetic Prayer Congress, beginning on 4th to 10th December. It is a season of revival, and the glory of the Lord is upon His church.
Mwito wa Mungu unaofanya kazi ndani yetu. If you discover that, mwito wa Mungu unaofanya kazi ndani yako. If my brother, you know that, hautatishwa na watu, hautatishwa na majira, sababu wewe una exist sababu ya Yesu.
We invite you to this prophetic gathering hosted by Apostle Jesse and Reverend Margaret Karanja at Mizphah House of Prayer, Bahati, Nakuru. Book your slot in advance. Call us on 0727 766 553. No more Mizphah accommodation charges apply.
Ninaamini tunapotafuta uso wa Bwana, makusudi ya Mungu yanashuka, ulinzi wa Mungu unashuka. wakati unaanza kuomba, mbingu inakuwa attentive kwa maombi ya watakatifu. Mbingu inakuwa attentive kwa maombi ya kila yeyote aombaye kwa imani.
Mizphah TV, keeping the fire of the altar burning.
And we are back, and we are glad to have you join us. Thank you so much for making time for Nuru. We are a morning talk show that comes to every single Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. We get to bring you Money and Business Monday. Lifestyle Tuesday, we get to bring you Wellness Wednesday together with Josie Kugofia. On Thursday, we bring you Family and Health Thursday. And Friday, we get to wrap up the week with Fun Friday with you, our fans. And so on today, we are here to talk matters TVET education and training skills that will get you getting to employ other people. Not you looking for employment. It is you getting to have your own business, coming up with your own business, and also getting to offer employment to other people. And you at least reduce the notion ya na narrative ya Kenya hakuna kazi, Kenya ni nchi ambayo hakuna kazi nini. We get to reduce that. And today's program, that is Money and Business Monday, today is sponsored by the one and only Nakuru Training Institute. It's a technical and vocational education training institute that is fully registered with the Ministry of Education under the TVET authority. The institution was established in 2002 by the Nakuru Christian professionals with an aim of offering training opportunities to the youths in a Christian setting. So they offer a wide range of fields that we'll be talking in-depthly about. When you get to join them, this is what you're going to benefit. And with us here, we have the principal of the Nakuru Training Institute, who is here to help us know and understand all about it, so that kama wewe ni mzazi na unatutazama, utajua after mtoto wako ameweza kufanya mtihani wake ambao they are almost doing it, the KCPE and also the KCSE. Sana we are dealing with the KCSE. After KCSE, there's that opportunity. Aito university, but before I end university, there's something else you can do to make sure that that child's future is in a place. And so we have with us Joseph Mwangi, who is the principal of the Nakuru Training Institute. And so remember, keep connecting with us via the number on your screen. Any question you have, send it to us. We'll be answering it. And also on our Facebook and YouTube page, Mizphah TV Kenya. Karibu, zidi kusemezana. Welcome back.
Very well, thank you.
So there's someone who is requesting that you get to repeat the durations, you know, that you mentioned. So someone who wants to join the TVET, you know, maybe TVET maximum and minimum, in which time?
So in TVET, that's a good question, because somebody has to plan on how long they want to
duration,
the duration. But appreciating that the training model is job specific, the only thing that sets space for duration is the examination bodies. Because the exams now you have to wait because they are seasonal. Exams run in April, August and December usually. So the durations, the minimum is even 2 weeks. You can do a short course like for pedicure and you're good to go. And you
2
make
weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks is sufficient enough for you to learn the skills to do nail art, basically. And then all the way up to 3 years. Now 3 years would be at diploma level.
So that's the maximum.
That's the maximum.
Okay.
That's the maximum. So courses like cake making and decoration, that will be 3 months. Hairdressing and beauty, 6 months. ISPC repairs, 2 months. Plumbing and pipe fitting. Remember, we have scarcity of plumbers.
Yeah.
So that one is 3 months, and you are a good plumber. Electrical wireman is 3 months. So all those they depend, but the shortest could be 2 weeks. The longest is 3 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And there's someone who is saying, maybe if I am a parent and I want to get to take my child to that, and I'm saving up for university. So pia mfuko, anajaribu kuangalia mfuko, what's going to happen. So how much does it, cost for you to get the learnings?
Yes. University will become very expensive.
Yeah.
Of course, now it's in public domain.
Yes.
But in TVET, because of that nature of stage-based learning, you can do a certain skill at specific duration, like 3 months. So that is very convenient and affordable. At Nakuru Training Institute, our courses are highly subsidized because they're all sponsored by Nakuru Christian Professionals Association. So we are not commercial. You find that whatever would be charged in a commercial college, X amount, we almost half that, right? So we find something, a cost like PC repair, you will need to only part with 10,000, and that is 2 months. And you can open your workshop in town or become a mobile PC repair. You visit schools, you tell them I maintain. There is one of our students who went and made business cards that I repair computers. I do preventive maintenance, and it's only 200 per term, per PC. So he now targeted so many high schools with computers. So anaenda huko anaziblow, anaweka antivirus, anaangalia mouse balls na nini, and he makes money. So he always have his laptop and blower in the bag. Anatembea, and he's able to earn a living. So the TVET costs are affordable and are manageable. And it's a one-time payment. If you do cake making and decoration, you are spending around 16,000. You are good to go. Then after that, you are already producing cakes for sale, and those ones you can even do from within your house. At Nakuru Training Institute, we even allow students, if you get an order and you have no oven in your home, come and do it at our place.
Wow.
You are our students. Make your money and move. Because that's what we want. We want to create job creators. We want to provide an incubation model where these graduates can be supported even to start their own businesses. But how else do we do it if we don't allow them to use the facilities that we have?
Okay. You mentioned that it's a one-time pay model, but for someone who may not maybe get the opportunity to have the full amount, maybe it's 16, 10,000, is there a way you can help out such a student?
Yes, very true. We have options. For example, a student can choose, or we can allow the students to pay in installments within the duration. Number two, we sometimes get sponsorship opportunities. But remember, what the model we use at Nakuru Training Institute is to subsidize for everybody, so that we don't have to struggle to identify who is very needy, who is more deserving than the other. We give them footage. So the courses are highly subsidized. We have even hostels to allow those that come from far to come and stay. For example, the hostels, the fee we charge is 3,500 per month, and we provide breakfast, 10 o'clock tea, lunch, dinner, a mattress, a pillow, a mosquito net, and water for bathing. Nice. And we only charge 3,500 for the entire month. So if you divide that, it's around 114 shillings per day. Huyo amekula na amelala na ameoga. 114 shillings amekula breakfast, chai ya saa 4, lunch na supper. You can imagine. So you'll not get that anywhere else in this country. It is not possible elsewhere. But now, because NCPA have subsidized it, we are able to accommodate and afford that for our learners.
Okay.
Yes.
And what are you doing to make sure, because the government is also key in making sure that people get the skills. They want to remove that notion of hakuna job. So what are you doing? Are you partnering with the government to make sure you get that? As TVET institutions?
Yes. Number one, we cannot do any of our activities without partnering with government. They are our regulators. They help manage and coordinate our activities. In fact, the education sector is the highly regulated sector in the country, because like in TVET, we have around 6 or 7 entities in government that regulate us. They always come for quality assurance. We have partnered with government. A few years ago, we have already run the Kenya Youth Employment Opportunities Program, where we got students sponsored by the World Bank to be trained at our institution and then to be assessed by the National Industrial Training Authority. So that has worked. We have not only partnered with government, we have partnered with international partners. We have had programs that have been supported by embassies to sponsor students. We had a program that did women in trades, and we trained 20 women in electrical and 20 women in plumbing, pipe fitting, and then we linked them to the employer. Yeah, so that was, they never paid a penny. That was fully sponsored by an international partner. And those ones we keep doing. We keep tracking and exploring opportunities for them. Then the examinations are run by government entities for the national qualifications, such as National Industrial Training Authority and the Kenya National Examinations Council. Those are the major in TVET, but we also have other entities like City and Guilds, Cisco and ICDL that also do the same. Those are exam bodies that are known in public domain. Yeah, so the partnership is at that level. Then at Nakuru County, we work closely with 2 entities. We have the Sub-County Director of Education Office, and we also have the County TVET Director. So those ones also support us to come and give suggestions and opinions on how we can improve our facility, share best practices with other counties, and even bring in partners who can be able to see what we do, even for benchmarking.
Okay.
Yes.
And TVET, does it have an age limit if someone wants to join? Because maybe there is a mom who is watching, and maybe amekuwa tu nyumbani.
Yes.
Maybe anafika mahali I need to look for work. This being a full-time mom, it's getting on my nerves. So is there an age limit, and are they also eligible for that?
That's a very nice question, because it's only in TVET where there is no age limit. Okay. In fact, we call it lifelong learning. Okay. Lifelong learn. We go with the mantra that education is from womb to tomb.
Oh, nice.
So anybody can come as long as you have passion and interest to learn. And there are no hard concepts because it's skills based. You learn by doing. Unajua kitu yenye unasoma ukifanya itakuexcite. Hakuna vitu za kukram, kumemorize, ati kuna exam unasomea. Hiyo kuna kusomea ni kufanya ujue. Yes. Ndio. So we have seen young people, young students as young as even 10 coming for cake making classes.
Oh.
Yeah, like students are closing on 25th.
Yes.
What will the parents be doing with their kids at home? Wewe umezoea kwenda kazi, mtoto anaenda shule. Sasa wamefunga, wewe unaenda kazi, unamwachia nani?
Yeah.
So we have very nice programs for such. We have also had elderly, our senior citizens coming for a skill. Mtu anataka kujifunza kutengeneza samosa, mandazi, those things that akiwa na family gathering or something, ana chapa sherehe.
Yes.
So that one is also provided for. Na wanasoma vizuri at your pace. It's like what we call CBC. When you do TVET, the instructor leaves no one behind, because you must learn, you must do, you must do, so that you get to demonstrate that you are competent. So there is no age limit, and it's flexible. We have seen parents or sponsors, labda they had a house girl na nataka ajifunze kupika. So anamwambiaga, they come and say, pana, wacha kuje only in the afternoons. Then we create that flexibility. Or he'll only be coming on Wednesdays and Fridays. And it's okay. Because there is what they need to learn. Kama leo ni mandazi. He must produce ikwe sawa. Friday kuja ni samosa. So it is paced well. It's flexible learning at your convenience, and there is no age limit. In fact, even the language of instruction is not purely English. Tunatumia lugha yenye unaelewa. Hii ni unga, hii ni mayai, piga. Because when you now use the English, the words may be very difficult. Flour, rubbing in, okay? It looks technical and very complicated. Yes. But now when you use their language, they even feel relaxed to learn in an atmosphere that favors their levels. So it works very well. And you appreciate that even when you get a plumber in your house, there is no English that you're using. Unaambia hii na leak, nitengeneze hii ama niwekea sink pale. So any other details you don't need to know. So we use simple language, and because it is competence based, it is skills based, it is tasks based, it is activity based. They have to do it, and the assessment is by observation. Were they able to produce? Yeah, even the learner would tell you, mandazi sijaiva poa, turudie, then it's okay, then we do. We have such a flexible program that even we tell you, come with the ingredients. We'll make samosas, then you'll go with them. That becomes more even exciting. In fashion, they tell them, come with their vitenges, come with their fabric, make the best design. One of the students last year, she was so passionate. She made clothes for ushering and protocol for their church.
Nice.
In school.
Nice.
And I saw her carrying very heavy bags. So I needed to know, nini umetoa shule leo? Sema, hii ni kazi nilikuwa nao kidogo. And then she was fearing maybe this is best. This is what we need everybody to do. If each learner could learn by doing and start earning even when they are learning, it works very well. We always say you first learn, then remove the L. You start earning. Correct.
Awesome.
Yes.
And now there's this notion of, you say there's no age limit. Coming to the entry point, if I want as Emily to come and join a TVET, what is my qualification? What do you need from me?
Nothing.
I just come as Emily.
Just come as you are. Just as the good book tells.
Okay.
Come as you are. For skills. What people confuse is the requirements for examinations.
Okay.
Right? But that would soon be overtaken because the new laws that have been brought in the Kenyan TVET transformation dispensation is such that you can learn, and that is a trick that we are encouraging students to do. I give you a case in point. For you to do, say for example, plumbing, the exam requires that you'll start with the lowest grade, which is called grade 3. Then you do grade 2, then do grade 1. The exams are in April, August, and December. But the results sometimes are delayed. So that even if you wanted to do them consecutively, the results release blocks you from booking the next series. The trick would be, do all the grade levels, grade 3, 2, and 1, and don't book any exam. Then apply for recognition of prior learning. They will assess you and say these skills are for grade 1. You get a good shortcut. And it is in the law. It is provided for. In this country, we have guys who have masters and they never went to high school. If I knew that, Singenda. And it is in the law. But you encourage them now to go. Please do go to your high school.
Yes.
But there are those tricks. They are in the law. They are provided for. But sometimes parents or the students would be naive. Will it work? Will it not work? But with proper guidance, you can be able to make very nice moves in this country. We should be as wise as serpents. That's what we encourage to do. So there are those provisions. If you go through the Kenya National Qualifications Authority website, the qualifications framework indicates how you can transit from one level to another. So in as much as there is no entry requirement for you to get a skill, there is an entry requirement for examinations. Starting with the lowest level. If you dropped out of high school or your highest qualification previously was KCPE and you wanted to become a chef, then you'll come and start at the lowest level, which is artisan. Artisan is 1 year. You will have learned all the basics. Then once you qualify and you get the paper for artisan, you use it now to get into craft, right? Craft, you'll get those guys that went to high school. Sasa mmekutana pale. And you are all qualified. So you get into craft together. Mukipita craft, then the entry requirement for diploma is a craft certificate. Then you get a diploma. And that's why you see sometimes in CV somebody bringing you a diploma na hakwenda high school. Some employers will throw out those CVs, but they don't appreciate that process and the career progression path that student used. You can get a diploma even without going to high school, because you will start with artisan, then craft, then diploma, because each requires, the prerequisite is the previous qualification. So if you knock in the first one, it opens doors for the rest.
Okay.
Yes.
So as I come as I am to your school, what is there? What will you offer me?
Yes.
As you get to tell us more, as we get to also beyond winding up, what is all that is needed for the Nakuru Training Institute?
Very well. At Nakuru Training Institute, we have very nice courses, 6 skill areas. We have courses in information technology. That one is very popular. And in ICT, we have short courses like PC repair, which takes 2 months. We have network engineering, which takes 4 months. And you can even do online. We have an online component which has simulators, so that it mimics the environment of an actual network environment. So you can do that. Then you can do craft and diploma. That is in ICT. And many short courses like graphics design, web design, programming, coding, and such. Then in food and beverage, it's also a very popular course, because hotels and Kenya relies on a lot of hospitality and tourism. We have courses, short ones like cake making or basic pastries and basic cookery, to artisan, craft, and diploma. Those are available, and the lists are always indicated in our Facebook page. We have around 40,000 followers in our Facebook page, and they give very nice comments about those courses and what they have been able to do for those that have trained with us. Then hairdressing and beauty. We have hairdressing, which is basically on hairs, Ghanaians, plating, weaving, braiding. Then we have beauty. So beauty is the manicure, pedicure, facials, body massage, and such. So that takes 6 months. 6 months, you are trained in a salon environment. So we have very minimal dummies for day one students, but after that we use live clients. Then we also have business courses from CPAs. It starts at the lowest, certificate in accounting and management, to accounting technician diploma, and then to CPA. So those ones have from 5 months all the way to 1.5 years. You can complete your CPA within 1.5 years. It's very possible. Then we have tailoring and dressmaking in the School of Fashion Design. Tailoring deals with menswear. Then dressmaking is usually ladies' wear. So they learn, they come with their fabric. Some schools, they use makata siasimiti. We don't have those, because practice makes perfect. So you practice with fabric, you perfect in fabric. Okay, and then that also instills quality. Najua ile simiti hata mind akiharibu si atachukua ingine, but when it is fabric, the quality is maintained even from the learning. So those ones are available, and they also start producing. So basically those are the areas that we have courses in. Then in building and construction, which is very important, we have 2 courses. We have plumbing and pipe fitting, and we also have electric wireman. So it's called wireman, but even ladies join. That is the title by government. Those ones takes 3 months for the lowest level. Once we are guided by the examination body. So you can do plumbing and pipe fitting, 3 months, you get your certificate. Then you do, and that helps us because it's job specific skills training. Wanasoma kila siku. Other colleges unakuta mtu ameenda, but anafuata timetable. Akona lesson Monday, ingine iko Thursday. Alafu hiyo course imeambiwa ni ya 2 years. But the actual time that amesoma ni less. Kwetu anasoma daily. That's why we're able to condense it into 3 months, and it is job specific skills. Kila siku wako na project. The TVET is expensive but we don't want people to spoil people's projects and houses.
Yes.
So electric wireman and plumbing pipe fitting, each of them is 3 months.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, for that person who wants to join your TVET institution.
Yes.
So how do they get to you?
Very well. We are on social media pages. We have a website, but we have more traffic in social media. Most people are on social media than going to check on the websites. And we have a very active WhatsApp account that even gives automatic responses, and it is manned 24 hours. So you can check our Facebook page. It's called Nakuru Training Institute. Make sure you like it and follow, so that you can even get the offers. And when you have sponsorships, you will be the first to know. And even for jobs, when you get jobs, we post there for the others. Yes. But you can also send us a WhatsApp message on 0722 512 129. I repeat that, 0722 512 129. It's a WhatsApp number. It will give you all the details about the courses that we offer.
Okay.
Yes.
And we are so glad that you came and helped us know that indeed the future to eradicate the issue of lack of jobs in Kenya is almost kuisha, na ishaanza kuisha, the TVET coming in. And so thank you so very much, and thank you to Nakuru Training Institute for making sure that we now know this knowledge that can help every parent and every student to be better people in the future. Remember, I mentioned to you and said that the program of today is brought to you or sponsored by the Nakuru Training Institute. It is a technical and vocational training training institution that aims on offering training opportunities to the youths and the Christian to the youth in a Christian setting. So as you've heard, call the number, go to their Facebook page, their website, the Nakuru Training Institute, nutaweza kupata mambo yote, all the information that you need. That is how we get to wrap up on that. Thank you so very, very much, Mr. Joseph Mwangi, for coming, and say a big hello to the entire team.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. We wind up on that. We'll be back with more. Stay tuned. This is Nuru ya Asubuhi.
Mizphah TV, keeping the fire of the altar burning.
Mizphah House of Prayer. a home for all people and denominations. A house of prayer, fasting, intercession, worship, and the prophetic word. Present pastoral care through daily fellowship services and private appointments is available. We have prayer cells and resting rooms for those who'd like to stay for a night, a week, a month, or for as long as you may need. We are located in Nakuru City, Bahati area, just 14 kilometers from Nakuru town along the Nakuru-Nyahururu highway. We are for everybody, for you, your family, the church, and the nations.
The 2023 Annual Prophetic Prayer Congress, beginning on 4th to 10th December. It is a season of revival, and the glory of the Lord is upon His church.
Mwito wa Mungu unaofanya kazi ndani yetu. If you discover that, mwito wa Mungu unaofanya kazi ndani yako. If my brother, you know that, hautatishwa na watu, hautatishwa na majira, sababu wewe una exist sababu ya Yesu.
We invite you to this prophetic gathering hosted by Apostle Jesse and Reverend Margaret Karanja at Mizphah House of Prayer, Bahati, Nakuru. Book your slot in advance. Call us on 0727 766 553. Normal Mizphah accommodation charges apply.
Je, unajua kuhusu dinari zako? Hapa unaweza pata loan ya up to 3 times your personal saving na low interest rates. Register today as a chama, kama mwanabiashara au mpaka savings zako binafsi. Application process ni rahisi. Unatuma just 500 bob kwa paybill number 4100513. Account number ni ID number yako tu. Tupigie leo on 0746 365 690. Dinari sako. Hapa, save regularly, borrow wisely, and pay promptly.
No matter where you are, no matter what you have gone through, you are still strong.
We are here to pray with you and for you.
For there is hope for a tree that is cut.
We are here to be a light and a beam of hope in your family and career life.
Join me, Pastor Peter Iregi,
Dennis Ole Jesus Kimani, every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday,
6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
as we stand in the gap in prayer for you.
This is Beam of Hope,
where we keep hope alive.
Hello to you, asifiwe Yesu. I am Godwill Babete. And to get my song, Mungu Mzuri, as your Skiza tune, go to your phone and text the word Skiza, then leave space, then the code 5707807 and send to 811 and you'll get it at only 1 shilling. Thank you. As your callers keep enjoying, may you enjoy it too. In Jesus' name.
Mizphah TV, keeping the fire of the altar burning.
Tumerudi. Welcome back mpenzi mtazamaji hapa kwenye Nuru ya Asubuhi. This is a morning talk show. We come to you every single Monday through Friday. Yani your weekday iko fully catered for everything you need to know about your life, your business, your family, everything, your health, kila kitu tunakuwa hapa from 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. And like today, we bring you Money in Business Monday, and we've had an amazing time with the one and only Mr. Joseph from the Nakuru Training Institute, who was telling us more about the TVET institutions, the things you did not know about TVET, and what you need to know, the skill training, you know, the provisions and the course in the field, what you get after that, why is it better compared to other institutions and all of that. And I hope you've learned. And right now we have MC Joseph Garanja, who has joined us right here. Karibu MC Joseph.
Asante sana. And one thing with Joseph, if you've never noticed,
I knew.
one thing with Josephs, Joseph line yenye anachukua ye huenda kwenda.
Anaenda nayo.
Anzia tu Joseph baba ya Yesu. Just a carpenter na anakuwa baba ya Yesu. Kuja kwa Joseph ule mwenye aliuzwa huko kwenye akaenda prison, bado akakuwa tu dreamer tu mnoma. Sasa angalia kafanya prime minister wengine. Kama Joseph ni mwizi, ni mwizi mkubwa.
Seriously.
No, ni kusema ninasema if Joseph is a musician, kuna Joseph wenye wanaimba kabisa.
Sijasikia Joseph musician.
Okay, Joseph hawasikikagi sana but wako like Joseph Hill, lakini walikuwa wanaimba reggae music. Ilikuwa ito Joseph Hill and others. Kuna Joseph wengi sana. Joseph Camilio, you know. And kuja sasa kwa now we had Joseph.
Yeah.
Si jokes. Joseph ikuwagi joke. Jina Joseph ukielewa vizuri ni either fame, iko na fame mahali na kwenda tukienda hadi.
Okay. Yeah. Which is important and which is good.
Alafu ni watu sasa kama wewe kwa macho yako. Wewe utaona kama tuwezi enda hadi. Hivyo ndio Joseph.
Kwa macho ya nani?
Kwa macho ya watu wengi.
Watu wengi wanaona kama point fingers.
Kama like now sasa natumia kama saizi. Wewe hawezi kama nimeenda mahali. But
Joseph wasikuambia wewe ni pastor mkubwa sana in the future. Hiyo si kwenda mahali.
Ni sawa, lakini unaniambia vitu zenye zipelekani na nini?
Mambo ya Mungu.
No, mimi
pastor, bishop, apostle.
It's okay.
Unaenda mbali Joseph. Unaenda mbali.
Amen.
Have you learned with the TVET? Now you know you can advise someone else, maybe who had not known about TVET. Umesikia that it's actually this we're going to eliminate issue, lack of jobs with this. So sana to all the parents. We're almost having the candidates get to finish. And then also amesema there's no age limit. Imagine you can take your children, Jose, to go and learn from as low as 10 years, bora they're passionate, tumekuwa tukiona wazungu actually, unapata, I don't know if you've seen that in TV stations zao, unapata kuna competition ya cake baking. Unaangalia tutoto twenye tuko hapo, we mwenyewe hatujui kupika keki, but anatoa kitu uko okay, sawa, tumekubali. So you find you as a parent, badala ya kushangaa, nitapeleka mtoto wangu wapi, nitafanya nini na mtoto wangu, please be wise enough to do this. Get yourself a place and get yourself to go to Nakuru Training Institute. Take your child there. Hii season December yote, at least by the time tunafika Jan, mtoto wako akuwa amelan one thing yenye itamsaidia. Na haba na haba ujaza kibabu. Ukimpeleka leo analan hii, kesho analan hiyo, by the time huyo mtu anakuwa mtu mzima, huyo mtoto anakuwa mtu mzima, man, yeye atakuwa kusema.
And maybe to add on that, TVET ni kama place you okay, ni vizuri upate hiyo karatasi, especially ukitaka kuajiriwa kazi. But I can tell you, TVET ni mahali penye unasoma hata uhitaji hizo karatasi.
Exactly.
Because most of the time, hata nimesikia akisema Joseph akisema ati hawaangaliagi mtihani results. Sana sana kenye kinamata ni results. Kama umeambiwa ufanye kitu kama plumbing, hawaangalii papers, wewe wanaangalia ile kazi ile umefanya inatokaje. Utaangalia hao watu wengi, mafundi nani, sidhani inaweza ita fundi kwangu anijenge nianze kumuitisha papers. Hakuna. I was behind the cameras, I was sharing about an engineer that I know sana, ni rafiki yangu. Alitupeleka through a project alikuwa anafanya akifanya, na ukiangalia alituambia, by the way, literally akatuambia huko mtu apepawa ofisi ni mmoja tu.
Wow.
Kwa the whole team yenye anafanya nao mmoja tu, na ni mwenye, na hata yeye ameanza kuadapt kukua si kama mtu wa ofisi, because kazi ya kufanya tu hesabu zake, hesabu na maybe storekeeper hivyo tu, na ni huyo mmoja mwenye anafanya hesabu na make sure wengine wote Emily partition inafanywa na cardboards. Mtu mwenye anafanya carpentry. Kuna jamaa alinionyesha hapo nje, alikuwa anaweka tumawe, kuna tumawe fulani just si kununua mawe, amekuja kuziweka hivi tumawe fulani, unaona very smart, zinaweko yani ka strip tu kadogo hivi. Alikuwa ananiambia amelipewa jamaa 100k. Huyo mtu analipo 100k. Kuna picha imechorwa pale, Catholic, they have Maria. Kuna picha ya Maria inawekwa mahali. Aliniambia hiyo picha peke yake alinionyesha tenda kuzalipea mtu. Hiyo ni kazi ya mkono, 1 million. Okay, plus the materials and what. 1 million art.
Na watu bado wanasema hakuna pesa. The economy is bad.
Kuweka that hiyo nini, there is a lot of money, na watu wenye wanafanya huko. Plumber, kuni plumber ni wametoka wapi? Wametoka kwa hizo TVET. Kama ni hizo stima, watu wenye wanafanya kwa hiyo stima. So at the end of the day, apart from huyu Crispus mwenye alienda darasa kusoma civil engineering, wengine wote ni kazi ya mkono. Na hiyo ndio inawaka. Hata ukupika, nimependa vile amesema you learn how to cook samosas. Wewe unajikuta uko kwa hoteli, kwa ploti imejaa watu. Imejaa watu kabisa, na unasema hakuna job. Wewe umeshinda kwa nyumba, hakuna job. A place you can cook good mandazis, good samosas, kila asubuhi.
Yes.
Una make sure ume make 500 yako. Jioni 500. Wewe manzee, kazi yako tu ni wewe nimekupea ruhusa, chukua TV kwa nyumba, weka tu remote, wewe utakuwa kila siku you are making your money bila kwenda mbali, na hizo zote unazipata kwa that TV. That was nice.
Yes.
And thank you Joseph, vile Joseph amesema.
Na vizuri kusema hivyo.
Joseph, tukikutana hivyo ndio tukota ngambo, wakati nimeenda ngambo tukikutana na Joseph wengine. So last week we were talking about opportunities.
Yes.
Kwenye unaweza things to consider.
Imagine umetoka TVET alafu you apply the following. Imagine.
Yes. Boutique, not boutique. Tuende kwa boutique we said.
Yes, pharmacy.
Tuende pharmacy in front of a hospital.
So these are business startups ideas for a sustainable location, a suitable location for your business. Yes. So imagine umeka pharmacy, haujaenda kuweka huko kwa bush. Umekuja hosi. Unaona mnafesiana hivi hosi. Ndio ule hospitali pale, pharmacy yako iko hapo. So sometimes we know life happens, hospital management, nini, government, all those things unapata. Umeenda umeandikiwa some medicines. Ukienda kuangalia haupati. you're like, okay, anakuambia we, tunakuandikia ukienda nunua hii dose, nunua hii dawa nini na nini, uende utaweza kupona. So unatoka hospitali, you don't have the medicine, watakwambia enda to the nearest pharmacy. So imagine wanatoka tu hivi, mtu ni mgonjwa, hataki stress, hataki kushinda akizunguka, anatoka tu anakuona, ndio ile done, your business will bloom. And also to the people, to those doctors, utapata, because they know the services you're doing, they know what you're offering them, you're making, even helping them to make work easier in tough situations where there is no medicine. Watakuwa wanakurefer, enda pale, enda kwa hapo nje, ukitoka tu location opposite utakuwa.
But now bora tu to avoid kunyanyasa watu. Maybe the medicine is in that public hospital. Uanze kuficha ati ndio inunuliwe pale kwa nini, because you are getting commission and all that. Tukumbuke bado hapa tunaongea mambo ya kiungu. Weka biashara pale, isikue nao umeenda pale kuongea na madaktari sijui wafiche dawa ndio. If you do it and put it there na ukue tu genuine, my friend, utaanza kuona, especially maisha yenye tunaishi saizi. Tunaomba Mungu hospitali zikuwe na madawa.
Okay, number 2. We have a restaurant near a bus stop ama a high foot traffic area ama supermarkets. Imagine uko na restaurant mahali, unaona watu wakigoja magari. Sometimes in those areas you get to find it's a bit difficult. Watu wametoka job anakimbia time ni 5:30. In busy cities unapata wanakimbizana na time, so maybe hata kukula lunch, alafu akienda anagoja naambio gari bado iko njiani inakaa igoje. So alafu anaona restaurant just near that bus stop ama bus station. So huyo mtu atafanya nini? Wacha hata nipumzike nikigoja gari ifike, ama that bus ama the means of transport that will be there. This is genius.
Yes, hapo utakuta unapata ama even those drivers when wanabeba hapo, in fact those will be your first clients ama customers.
Yes.
Another one is snack shop in front of college, a college or university. Sasa hapa ndipo mambo iko. Na hapa kwa snack shop nitaongezea vitu zingine. If a college, I don't know whether imeguzwa hapa, but wacha niwaongezee. Wewe mwenye unafikiria kuweka snack shop pale, ukiweka snack shop, wewe mwingine usiweke snack shop, enda uweke bra. You know, I'm talking this because in fact I advised a lady right now ako UK, not because of the bras anyway, but she was a nurse, saizi alienda UK. But that lady, nilimwambia, siku moja tulitembea, in fact KMTC Nakuru, tukatembea tukapata students. Nikamwambia, okay, already she was selling bras, lakini kwa soko. Nikamwambia, na ukileta zile bras zako hapa. Alikuja akapata nafasi. My friend, bras zilikuwa zinaenda kuenda. Bora usiweke expensive. Uweke tu zile.
Remember, these are students.
So the things enye wanaenda kustruggle kutapata huko, walete hapo. Na hizo snacks, my friend, you are going to sell.
No, who wouldn't buy a snack? Yes. There's an issue, I don't know if you have that issue, but there's an issue of coins.
Yes.
You know, mtu akiwa na coins anataka tu get rid of coins. Ukiwa na 10 bob umeenda umelipa fare, unapata maybe transport ulikuwa na 100, umeenda umepewa 30 bob. The people who are like, nini nafanya na coins? Okay, there's that issue of saving which we highly encourage. But wenye bado hawajatoa hiyo roho, the people who will always be like, niko na 10 bob mahali, say just buy sweet. But I will say, I just buy, I buy lollipop for my kids going back home, you know.
No, it's good to save, but nawe as a business person, make sure the business unaweka inatoa savings za watu. That's in ndio Kenya yenye iko. Inaenda inachukua hizo savings zenye watu wamesave ndio hata upate kitu ya kusave. So make sure you put, like for example, hebu imagine umeweka candy shop. Umeweka candy shop Kenya, mtu amesave. Yani make sure, okay, mimi ni ule mtu natamani hivi, niweke biashara mpaka uende. Unajua kale ka home bank uvunje tu, because yes, that is business. And you become a good business kama utafanya watu wasisave na wewe usave. So it's upon, ndio akienda ajiriwe kazi, yule anataka kuwa daktari, yeye atakuwa akipata loan. So it's the reason why you are putting that business there, it's because ndio attract wale watu. But at the end of the day uwape service.
Yeah, good, not just service
yao mzuri. Usije tu tena ati ni sympathy inatuma, hapana, sio sympathy. Wawekee pale penye wanaitwa. Ushaona mali ushatembea hivi town, lakini ilikuwa na happenigi sana tukienda high school. Unatembea hivi town, ukitembea unasikia tu kuku, ndio si kupenda kwako kutumia hiyo hata si hata pocket money, kutumia school fees, cause kuku ndio inakuita na majina. Kuku inakwambia Emily, wacha jokes.
Acha unaniona. Unaniignore. Acha kuni blue tick.
Kuja. Yaani ndio inakuita, you know.
Yes.
Na hiyo ndio ikaenda mpaka inaita. Ndio Mheshimiwa Ruto anangengana sana because if at all hiyo ni kuku inakuita na ni school fees umeweka kwa mfuko na ulipewa na mzazi, niambie pesa umepewa kutengeneza barabara haikushautiwa.
Kumbe hapo ndio ilianza Jose. Now we know.
Haukushautiwa na haujapewa mbele ya watu, umepewa nyinyi wawili kwambia uunde ile barabara, hajawaambia. Sasa kama kuku ilikuwa inakuita inakwambia usibrutik na hii pesa 1 billion sitakushautia, wacha kuwa hivyo. So
yeah.
That is it.
We need to check on that as well. Also, you can have a hardware shop in front of a new construction developing area. Imagine how struggle ati wanatumia hata mafuta. Unajua venye utakuwa umewasevia a hardware just right next. No, make sure not just having a hardware that is just there for the sake of being there. Wanakuja wanakuuliza, do you have this? Hatuna, hatuja restock. Hatujaleta nini? A fully stocked hardware with the things hata niwe unawaambia, by the way nilikama up na kitu mpya naona inatumika kwa new construction areas, you can come and test it out. Wapigie boss, kuna nini mpya imekuja, new ways, new model, nini. Imagine how you can benefit from that. Other than, it's not bad, location is important. You can have it maybe in a center, but strategically developing area. Not just one construction, atuseme kuna nyumba fulani inajengwa. Nenda neka hardware. Ikishamaliza kujengwa alafu what next? Make sure it's a developing area.
Nenda kujenga kwa nyumba moja, kumbe mtu anachukua kwa hardware ya muhindi mali. Utajenga hardware hapo, utakuwa unapitwa na maroli ukipeleka vitu kwake. So be careful. You build in a developing area like
yes.
I'm sorry to mention this, a place like that is the reason, na ndio tunaweza tumia example like Mavoko if it was genuine. Yani kama ilikuwa kwa hawangi ya bomolewa. Anyway, hata kama ilibomolewa, I believe if there was somebody alikuwa kuna hardware, you know, that was an area which was developing. Ilikuwa inajengwa kujengwa. Mahali kama hapo. Mahali unaona watu wakisema broti maguta, people have bought plots.
Like size in Rumuruti, everyone is heading there, you know, their lands, people are selling land and all of that. So imagine those people who are buying the lands, definitely they'll either have their own houses, they'll have real estate there. So machanuka tu mapema ndio best.
Okay, fresh meat store in front of me. In front of department.
Tuanze na wewe in front of you.
Mimi ukiweka but fresh meat pale yenye ninaona albai. Takuwa customer. Yes. Because mimi ni wale watu kanyama nako.
Yeah.
I love meat anyway.
Yes.
Ninapenda meat.
Yes.
Soma haraka ndio time iishe.
Wow, just say.
Because time inaisha.
Wow, there is a hair salon near a main road making it easy. You know, kuna ladies, to be honest, let me speak on behalf of us. We're very busy ladies. Time ya salon kwa umbali, kuna vile inakuwa tricky. Unaangalia management yako, time yako, schedule, diary, nini, inakuwa tricky. So kwanza kutafuta mahali nitapata hair salon. It's unless I have someone I know, mwenye ninajua. You can do this to that person maybe who is joining, you know, the industry, ama who is new into that area, ama to that estate, ama into that shopping area. Just make sure your place is near that, so that akitafuta tu anatafuta ni wapi, I'm just new to this town, ni wapi ni salon gani mzuri, anapatana na yako straight on. Ndio isikue ngumu yeye kupata ama kutafuta a place where anaweza fanyiwa services kama manicure, pedicure and all of that. It's important. Most people say they are making sure that time wana keep up na time. They're not wasting time. So mambo ya kuangalia na pia online. Also, this is another dimension. Online people, you know, you find out watu wanaangalia they're looking on WhatsApp, status za nani zimeekwa nini na nini. So if you are able to make sure that people find you easily, itakuwa to your own benefit, and you're going to benefit as an individual and also as a business person. So allow us to take a break, but when we come back we still have so much more to share on location, and wewe unaweza make sure umepata na umesaidika kimaisha. This is Money and Business Monday. We take a break, tunarejea with more.
Mizphah TV, keeping the fire of the altar burning.
The 2023 Annual Prophetic Prayer Congress, beginning on 4th to 10th December. It is a season of revival, and the glory of the Lord is upon His church.
Mwito wa Mungu unaofanya kazi ndani yetu. If you discover that, mwito wa Mungu unaofanya kazi ndani yako. If my brother you know that, hautatishwa na watu, hautatishwa na majira, sababu wewe una exist sababu ya Yesu.
We invite you to this prophetic gathering hosted by Apostle Jesse and Reverend Margaret Karanja at Mizphah House of Prayer, Bahati, Nakuru. Book your slot in advance. Call us on 0727 766 553. No more Mizphah accommodation charges apply.
Mizphah TV, keeping the fire of the altar burning.